This is Eman Booze. I was tickled off my rocker the other day when I got a hold of this here sample box of Papa's Pilar rum from Hemingway Rum Company out of Florida. So I done opened the box, right? It's kind of like a cigar box, and inside got some neat coconut strands in it and a bunch of marketing material. And it had these here 2 little 100 milliliter bottles of the Papa's Pilar blonde rum and the dark rum. And I'm looking at them and I'm going, man, these are great, these are great. And there's plenty inside of them for me to do a review. And then I remembered, the bottles are so beautiful, the regular bottles that you would buy in the store, how can I do the review without featuring them? They're just so neat. Let me come around here and show you why they're so neat. Alright, so now this is the blonde one here. The bottle is shaped like a World War II water canteen. I think you can see that here. Okay, and if you look on the back of the label, see Ernest Hemingway's signature right there? And then there's this nautical theme stopper on the top of the bottle. This one, come on now, get in focus there. This one got an anchor on it, okay? The other one got a sunshine on it. Alright, now, so the packaging on this product was designed to honor Ernest Hemingway. And if you've ever read any Hemingway, you know he was a big adventurer and he loved to fish. And the Pilar in Papa's Pilar was the name of his boat. So he done took that boat out many times and caught a lot of big game fish, and I'm sure that led to a lot of stories that he done wrote. And I read a lot of them. Every year when we go on vacation in the summertime down to the islands, I take me a copy of The Old Man in the Sea, and I done read it each time. I done read it like 25 times. I love it. I keep reading it. Alright, so in any event, what's so special about this rum? The big thing is how this rum is made. They use a Spanish Solera system, okay? This is a system that's been used for hundreds of years in the southern part of Spain to age sherry. And the way it works is there's these different barrels. And they're kind of like stacked on top of each other. And they have all different ages of spirits inside of them. And sometimes they take a little bit out of one and then refill it with the one next to it or the next oldest one, and then you go from the next oldest one to that one, and so there's this intermingling and intermixing of all these different rums over a period of time, and that aging process there is what gives it its unique flavor. So that's a cool thing there. Now the blonde rum uses 3 to 5 year old rums that are column distilled and sourced from the Caribbean, Latin America or Central America, and the U.S. And the dark is rums up that are column and pot stilled too, up to 24 years of age. And today we're just going to review the blonde. Okay, another day we're going to get to this here dark rum. Alright, so now another good thing before I forget, the Hemingway Foundation donates a portion of the proceeds of their profit from the sale of this here rum to some foundations that they're a part of. So that's a good thing right there. Now we got I think we got most of the nuts and bolts out of the way. So let's get into this here blonde. And because we love blondes, right? Alright, now look at the color here. The color here, like a nice yellow, strawlish kind of color, almost like a light, almost like an Irish whiskey kind of color, a little lighter than that though. It's probably not aged real long in barrels. Oh, the barrels! I done forgot to tell you about the barrels. They use bourbon barrels, they use port barrels from Portugal, and they use sherry barrels for finishing. So there's a lot of intricacies that go into the makings of this here, both of these here rums. Alright, let's get a nose on it and see what let's check out how it look up in the light. Nice and clear. Beautiful. Nothing floating around in there, and that's a good thing. Heck, I wouldn't care anyway. Floaters don't bother me. Alright, so the nose. Let's get the nose here. This here remind me of custard. like a cup of rice pudding or custard or something. Then the vanilla jumping out at me. I'm getting something like mango and something like key lime pie, a hint of, just a little hint of cinnamon. I'm getting a nice molasses tone, and definitely like a almondy tone, like a cookie, like almost like a buttery cookie type of tone. There's some butteriness in here too. Just remarkable, the nose here on it. Maybe a little bit of pineapple too here. Let's take a taste, see what we think. Great mouthfeel. 84 proof, 42% alcohol by volume. Real custardy. I love it. Lots of vanilla tones, no doubt coming from the bourbon barrels. Oh! There's a man named Lincoln Henderson, for those of you who may have heard of him before. He passed away last year. Old Lincoln was great. He worked for a company called Brown-Forman, and he consulted on this here development of Papa's Pilar rum. And Lincoln was responsible for coming up with the formulation for Woodford Reserve bourbon, and also some of the Jack Daniels products like the single barrel and what was it? Oh, the Gentleman's Jack, and a couple other things too. So he had his hands in here too. That's a good thing. Oh, back to the flavor now. I'm getting a custard, and let me get back in here again. The molasses tones are great. The vanilla from the barrels. The citrus tones. That key lime pie note again that I keep picking up. A little bit of cinnamon on the back note. The almondiness. The butteriness. It's just creamy. It's just really nice and easy sipping. Very full of flavor. Now they sent me here this recipe card, and on the back of, or on the front here, this side I'm looking at here, got the blonde recipes. Everything from, let's see, the Pilar daiquiri to the Papa Coco, the Josie Russell, a whole bunch of different recipes. And then the other side got the dark recipes like the Kohimar Mojito, the Papa's Pride, the Bahia Smash, Pilar's Cup, and a whole bunch more. I encourage you to go to Papa's Pilar, PAPASPILAR.com, and check out the website to learn a little bit more about these. Let's give this one more fair shake here. See if we're getting anything else off the nose and palate. Almost like a little bit of allspice in there. Not like the spice rums, not like the mass-produced spice rums. This is nothing like that. This is very unique, all its own. Get a little higher citrus tone, maybe like a little bit of orange in there too. Wonderful, wonderful sipping rum. Think it would make great cocktails. I can't wait to get this to my friend Natalie at Beautiful Booze and see what she gonna do with it. And so check out papaspilar.com. Now, where it's available at right now? North Carolina, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Texas, and the District of Columbia. Check them out. Check me out. I got a lot of video reviews on YouTube, emanbooze.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I write the Distillery of the Month column for MainStreetDistilleries.com. Bye, you all.